Welcome back, first timers. But if you're new here, I'm David, and this is Terry.
We're the first timers. We're trying things for the first time, and you can too.
In today's episode, we're heading over to Niceville, Florida, where we're going to check out the Turkey Creek Nature Trail. But before we get there, we're stopping at Black Rifle Coffee in Niceville, Florida to get a nice morning cup of joe and maybe a snack before the hike. Well, we're at Black Rifle Coffee right now before we go to Turkey Creek. You guys haven't been to Black Rifle Coffee. It's a veteran-founded company, a bunch of locations all over the place. They hire and employ a lot of veterans. They have military discount. It's very pro-military, very supportive of different military initiatives. I got the cold brew, just regular old cold brew. I like black coffee, but it's a little hot today. And then Terry decided to get a little bit adventurous and try something.
I got the wild blackberry tea latte.
The guy taking an order highly recommended a sandwich called the Hot Damn. It's a breakfast sandwich. It's a hot honey biscuit with sausage, egg, and cheese. So I'm really excited about that.
It looks really good.
Ooh, it's a black coffee punch in the face.
That's nice. It's a very subtle blackberry, milky, flavorful delight in your mouth.
I'm doing it wrong. Why am I always just doing black coffee? I like flavors.
I typically just get water whenever you get coffee, but
that's would recommend that. That's part of their spring menu. All right, let me try this sandwich here. It's a little messy. Bear with me. Wow, there's a lot of honey.
Yeah, there is.
There's a lot of everything.
It's glistening. I better try it just to make sure.
We should have got two. It's gonna be one of the biggest regrets of my life is not getting two of those. That's really good. The biscuit, flaky, buttery, firm. Sausage is good. The honey is delicious. There's just a slight spice, not overpowering. Oh, and there's bacon too. Wow. Bacon, sausage, eggs, cheese, honey, hot sauce, biscuit. Get it. Get two though.
Definitely get two. That's the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had out and about.
It's pretty good. We'll see you at Turkey Creek. We finally made it to Turkey Creek Nature Trail. It's open from 6:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., but the trail closes 20 minutes before closing time. There's restrooms here. There's a pavilion. There's a statue right here. At first glance, this place is already pretty awesome. It's kind of tucked away into the woods, but it's right kind of in the heart of Niceville, so it's easily accessible. But as soon as you get off the road, it is really like a real
secluded little nature preserve. There are a lot of rules though.
Yeah, so no pets are allowed, no smoking, no alcohol, and no food beyond the pavilion. But they do have picnic tables and a big fireplace where if you wanted to bring your food, sit at the picnic tables, have lunch, have breakfast, whatever, that's an option. There are plenty of places along this trail that we've already seen just for sitting by the water, looking at the birds and animals and just relaxing.
Yeah. Or places that you can get into the water. You can go canoeing, kayaking, inner tubing. You can kind of just float along the creek. Some spots look pretty shallow, so you can just walk, swim.
But the big question is, how cold is the water?
69 degrees year round.
Perfect temperature. Another thing to note is it's a pretty warm day today. I mean, it's in the mid to upper 80s.
Yeah.
But here on the trail by the water and around the trees, I mean, it feels
Maybe
like it's 70.
70.
I mean, it's almost chilly actually walking on the boardwalk.
It's very nice.
So if you're trying to beat the heat, just kind of sick of the salt water, this is an awesome place to go. Not to mention, it's completely free. Thank you, the city of Niceville.
You're doing a great job.
And just be aware that it is closed every Monday for
Maintenance.
We've been to a lot of places here in Florida, and almost without a doubt, anytime there's any fresh water, there are alligator signs. And so far, we haven't seen any alligator warning signs here. However, anytime you're in Florida and it's fresh water, there's a likelihood that there is going to be alligators in the water, or at least in the area. But with Turkey Creek, it is relatively cold water at 69 degrees. It's fast moving, it has a swift current, so both those factors make it a little bit less desirable for alligators to make this their habitat. But just be forewarned.
Definitely a possibility that there could be an alligator in the water.
So like we mentioned, they do maintenance on the park every Monday, but this boardwalk is in really good working order and really good condition. You can see where they've replaced a lot of wood planks. They're replacing some of the handrails. Pretty well accessible for anybody using strollers or maybe a wheelchair.
There's actually a number you can call if you require extra assistance to access the park. If you're going to launch a canoe or a kayak, you want to come to platform 6. And you can access it right from the parking lot. There's a sign labeling from the parking lot when you come in that you just go right to platform 6.
If you park in the main parking area, near platform 1, just know that as you walk all the way to platform 6, you can't really access back to the main parking lot once you end at the trail. It's about 1.8 mile walk on the road back to the main parking area. So if you park in the main parking area and walk the whole trail, you're gonna have to walk back, which will be the fastest way back to the parking spot. We thought we could take a shortcut and then pop out at the kayak access area. Turns out it's significantly longer to get back to the main walking trail. So you gotta go back the way you came for the shortest route.
Or bring your inner tube and you just float right back.
Which we should have done. We should have brought inner tubes, and then we could have just floated back. If you're out near Niceville or Destin, Fort Walton Beach, any of that area, we would highly recommend that you come down to Turkey Creek Nature Trail, bring in an inner tube, kayak, whatever, and just float down the creek. The water's cold.
There's a lot of shade. You're not baking in the sun on the beach.
And there's nobody else around. I mean, it's
very quiet, and it's a Saturday morning in the middle of summer.
Pack a lunch, eat at the Pavilion, follow the rules, and you'll have a great time. So thanks again for following along on this adventure, and we hope you follow along next time when we do something else new for the first time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. First timers.
High five.